Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jean-Pierre and you are on Limo TV. Sometimes you wonder why you are on this earth. What is the purpose of being here? It's just to help. Whatever you do, you help, and you keep helping without even noticing it. For instance, you go to school to become a doctor. You will be helping people to get well. If you go to school to become one and then you just think about making money, you will spend less time with your patient. If you go to school to become a plumber, you will be helping people with the plumbing in the house. So at the end of the day, we are here to help. So do what you like. So I have my guest, Rose Umutoni. She's doing what she likes. She's helping in East Africa. She's going to brief us what she's doing, who she is, and what is the plan. Welcome, Rose.
Oh, hi.
Nice to be with us.
Thank you for having me.
So I've been seeing on your social media that you have an organization,
Yes.
which has been officially accepted last 2 weeks, I think.
Actually, October 23rd, that was the legal day that it was accepted.
When there is a big action as such, there is a reason behind that.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
sometimes it's personal, but I don't want to go into that. But I want to know really, who are you? Please.
Well, my name again is Rose Umutoni. I'm the president and founder of Love, Hope and Care Foundation. So this foundation is based on a personal story. Because most of the people, you may start a business, maybe for earnings or anything, but for me, it was about my story. Because as a child, I was born in Uganda. I grew up in Uganda, but then I immigrated to Rwanda because my parents are Rwandese. I'm an orphan. I lost my parents. This led me to live on the street where I had nothing, absolutely nothing. There's so much struggle on the street, each and everyone knows that. And then, for somehow, on this street, I was able to get into drugs, alcoholic, like marijuana, so many bad things that you can imagine what a child can be doing on the street. It was not my choice that I had to go on the street. It was not that I needed to be an orphan, but it was the life circumstances that comes. Yeah, so again, for me to start this foundation, it's not that it has started right now. I've been doing it. Because during the street life, somebody touched my hand. Just one person changed my life. And then I started thinking that when I grow up, when my life is changed, how can I help another child? So I've been paying school fees for many kids, getting kids from the street and put them in school. So recently, it's when I decided so that I can register legally and then reach out to some other people that can have the same heart or maybe have lived this life that the kids are living, so they can also work with me and help build a good future for the kids. So that's why.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a touching story, and most of the time when there is a touching moment that happened, that occurred in your life,
Yes.
you want to cut it out and stop it for all and for
Yes.
good,
Yes.
and try to help other kids who are in the same situation to move forward and to go through all the, I think it's amazing what she's doing.
Yes.
So what is your motivation, your vision, your mission? What is the target of your organization?
Mostly is to change life, to give hope, like restoring hope, give care and love for children. But through creating small businesses, especially for the young people or their families, and making sure that there is no child left behind. Making sure that we make a world without children on the street, but a world with the children in schools. Because I believe that if I help a family, the family can help that child. So mostly we are focusing on making sure that children are in schools, children are not on the street. and the parents are capable of getting a little financial to help maybe start small businesses, and then they can help their children.
Okay, so your work is done, you do your good work in Canada, in abroad, or what is your workplace? You can say?
At this moment, I live in Canada. I've been here about 16 years now, and this foundation the headquarters will be here, but we're planning to bring it to register in Rwanda, and it's going to be serving East Africa. So it's not only Rwanda, so it's going to be East African countries that is going to be getting services from this foundation. So I'm a counselor by profession. I'm still a student. But I live in Canada.
So another question, please. Okay, you're saying that the base is in Canada, and your work will be done in Africa, in Rwanda, in the other countries. And you've told me that you started this work for a long time ago.
Yes.
What is your major achievement up to now?
I have kids. That's a very great question, because sometimes things doesn't just start in the morning. It has been going on. I have kids in Uganda that are in school. I have one who's actually today is doing final exam for secondary senior 6, which means in next year he wants to go to university. And then I have other kids in Rwanda and their families, like different families in Rwanda. Like there's one kid who was like on the street, and then I found the kid. He was singing on the street and getting paid. So I put that kid in the studio, and the kid has produced the first song, which was really violent. Everyone loved it. Thank you so much. This is the lady who is behind Gaso G, a young and really young kid who is singing. He used to sing in the street and begging for money. Now Rose has stepped in. This is the change. She's going to tell us what happened.
bakire n'abakene imfura mu muhanda ndetse no mu gipangu natekerezaga ko nzakora ndi marine tega amatwi iyi ni story yanjye yatangiye ndi muto mfite imyaka 8 ubukene mu rugo tudafite ahazaza inzara ku ishuri inzara ngeze home imodoka y'ishuri nayo nteye amazi nerekeje kinini kunyagusyaga ibyuma bice mbonye abanyoni bakatwi. Actually, the way it came, somebody posted this kid. There's some YouTube videos that circulated on social media, and then I saw the kid. I'm like, what can I do? Like, I looked beyond the street life. The kid is asking money. I'm like, how can I develop this kid? Because I remember myself. I am who I am because somebody thought like that. So Gaso Gigi, actually he calls himself Gaso Gigi 250. If you wanna check his YouTube or social media, that's what he is. Now this boy is someone else. But it took someone to look beyond the life on the street and see what is inside this kid. So that's what most of our children. Yeah, I've seen the song and I'm really impressed. Yes, and in Tanzania. Thank you for your work. Yeah, and in Tanzania, I was there I think a few years ago. So we bought 60 goats. We bought 60 goats. We bought cows. We bought beds for the orphanage home. We had gardens. So we brought like TVs and games, and so we did a lot of things. How to reach out to you? At this moment, because like I said, the foundation just started, so we're working on our social media platform. But right now, you can reach me on my phone number, 780-708-4019, or you can reach me on my email, romut2010@gmail.com. Okay, to sum up with the interview, if some people don't know you. Yes. In few words, what do you like, what do you don't like? I'm asking that question because that's the key of success. Yes, yes. I don't like people who are not honest, people who are not trustworthy.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. I like honest.
Behind any success, there is someone behind it. First with God at the top, but God passes through people. I'm here because someone did something. You are there because somebody did something, which means we are here to help. So Rose is doing that. Do you have anything to add before we close?
Again, thank you for what you do. Yeah, we really would like people like you, because if it wasn't you, I don't know how my message really would reach people. So thank you so much for doing this.
You are welcome.
Don't forget also to subscribe Limo TV on YouTube, Limo TV on Facebook. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Limo TV, Jean-Pierre.